What's up, y'all? Capone Tony here. Welcome to another Ever Crisis video. So it is Wednesday again, which means we did get another content drop in Ever Crisis. This is week 2 of the Final Fantasy VI crossover, and because of that, we did get a brand new banner. And this one kind of caught me by surprise because this is Sephiroth. Based on the trailer, we saw what it was. Aerith, Cloud, Tifa, Sephiroth, but I guess they're doing things out of order right now. So, Sephiroth, this setup, this gear right here, I think it looks pretty cool. It's EDGAR's attire. If you're familiar with FF6, it looks like EDGAR's drill tool, right? If you're familiar with FF6, so that is a pretty nice little nod right there. I think the aesthetic looks pretty neat. Cape looks cool. I like his little tiny ponytail. I think it looks good. I think it looks fine. All right, EDGAR's attire. So physical and magic ward. Same thing Aerith got for her costume. 15% to magic and physical defense. That is always great on a costume. Really, really nice to have. And Waterblade Arcanum. So the interesting thing about this costume is that this is Sephiroth's second water Arcanum. So he had a feature banner months ago that went with his Tempest weapon. And yeah, second water Arcanum. So the cool thing about this costume off the bat is if you did not draw on the Tempest setup, like his Tempest costume, you could literally draw on this costume and it will go with his Tempest weapon. So yeah, that's really cool. So you have an Arcanum costume for a physical and magic water build. And yeah, spoiler alert, EDGAR's Coiled Blade is a magic water weapon. So honestly, I predicted this as well when the initial trailer video was out. But I didn't know it would be coming in the second week. I thought it would be on the last week. But I digress. OB0120, 520% magic water damage. Also, when a debuff is granted, 1.2 damage. So that is a lot of damage for an OB0 weapon. Magic attack 30, 12 water potency, pretty standard stuff. Magic attack, sigil boost. OB6, well, OB1, I'm assuming it goes to like, what, probably 620%. So just so you know. OB6, 780% magic water damage, and 1.2 multiplier again, 40 and 27. Magic attack, sigil boost, obviously. And then OB10, 940% water damage, magic water damage with the debuff is granted, 1.2 damage. And yeah, magic 46 and 39 on the R abilities. 693 magic attack, very high. So yeah, very, very good weapon. I will say this is doesn't really scream limited banner weapon though. I mean, this weapon alone does make him the best magic water damage dealer in the game now, which, the only other character that had a setup like this is Tifa, her bunny setup, which is still really, really strong. So if you have Tifa's bunny setup, you probably don't need this at all, but still really, really strong. I know a lot of people are probably hurt on water and not really great at water, me included. I do not have a dedicated Arcanum water build at all, so this would help me a lot. But yeah, it's really, really good. It's just there's no power creep about this though. 940% damage with the 1.2 multiplier. Like Tifa had a weapon, the Shell Knuckles, that was fire potency, magic fire, in the summer, months ago, that still had 940% potency with a 1.2 multiplier. So no power creep there when it comes to the actual elemental damage. It's still a really good weapon. It just doesn't scream like, this is a limited weapon and, you don't want to miss out on this right now type of thing, right? If you know what I mean. I would, if the potency actually went to like 1,000 with the multiplier, maybe. But for me personally, a featured weapon having the same potency as a limited weapon just, it doesn't seem right. But still really, really, really strong. Like I said, magic water, he's the strongest magic water damage dealer now. If you're weak on water, this is definitely help your setup if you want to pull on this. And like I said too, this costume can double for his physical water build as well. It could go with his Tempest weapon if you have that built out without his costume. So really, really cool. And that alone actually makes me want to like pull on this, but I'm not going to pull now because it's only the second banner, and it means Cloud and Tifa are still coming. It doesn't expire until December 4th, so there's no rush to pull on this. And this probably will help you for the dungeon ranking that's going on right now. But if you already have a good water build, you don't probably need it either for the dungeon ranking. So, you know, if you had like Maritime Cloud, or you had Angeal's set up, or Water Bunny Tifa. So, especially if you have Bunny Tifa. If you have Bunny Tifa, you really don't need this at all. But yeah, really, really good. I think I do want to pull on it just because, you know, it will help me for a physical and magic water setup. But I'm going to wait until everything is released first before I pull on another banner. So that's just my opinion on that. The stamp card is going to be the same as the previous banner. 4 guaranteed weapons, 2 5-star guarantees through the first 2 pages. Get the costume at the end of the first page. Aerith's ultimate weapon is also featured on here as well. So, you know, if you didn't get it the first time, you can possibly get it here, or you could stack up your pities. You know, if you eventually pull 30 times on these banners, you'll eventually just get the weapon, you know, through a pity. So, you know, there's that too. When it comes to wish list, for Sephiroth, this magic water build, you can go a bunch of different ways. I think Kate Sip's Green Megaphone is probably the best magic attack water potency weapon you can have. If you have Bunny Gloves built out, you could do that too. But like I said, if you have Magic Water Tifa built out already, you probably don't need this setup at all, right? So Green Megaphone's a great one. Mithril type O in the offhand could work really well because it's got HP, magic ability potency. You could also use something like this in his offhand, Shinra Blade. If you had his half anniversary weapon, I think works really well too. So multiple options there. Or if you just have like a really big magic attack stat stick, you could throw that on there. But I think magic ability potency is probably the best thing you want to throw on, because you know, Feather Gloves will be really, really good for this build. 62 boost attack, water potency, and then something else that's just going to boost magic ability potency. So like Sawed Off GS, really, really strong. 52 points in a magic ability potency with some boost attack. So, or if you have like a Crystal Megaphone that's already built out, this would work really well too. So, yeah, you would have your magic attack, your magic ability potency, water potency, boost attack, all built out pretty well with a combination of these weapons right here. So, and if you don't have these weapons, and you already have something like Red 13's Noble Collar built out, that's a really good one that has water potency on it. I'm not sure which collar it is though. I love how all of Red's collars just look the same. There you go. See, if you have something like this built out pretty well, you really need to. You could possibly not have to draw on Feather Gloves, but Feather Gloves is still better because it has a higher boost attack. All the first soldier characters all have a water weapon too. So, personal style, boost attack, or boost HP, boost water potency. Matt has Orthodox Raven, boost HP, water potency. Lucia also has Serpent Eater, boost HP, water potency. So if you have any of those built out, that could be a good R ability stat stick. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. I'd say the best possible setup, you know, if you don't have half anniversary, would probably having this weapon in the offhand, magic ability potency, and HP for survivability. This is fantastic. It's going to finish off the magic attack, and you're going to get a lot of water potency, and then you're going to get even more water potency for this with a really high boost attack. And then the last weapon, probably Sawed Off GS for more magic ability potency, and then the boost attack. So I'd say this, and this would probably be your best setup. You can correct me if I'm wrong though, but yeah, that's if you don't have half anniversary. There's a lot of different options here though. Like I said, Sephiroth, he can go Shinra Blade. You know, if you have this built out, I use this for a lot of builds in the offhand, just because of the boost attack, boost ability potency. But this works well too. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that, you know, for this specific wish list, for this setup. Also, like I said, you could just throw in Tempest in the wish list too, just because, you know, that costume is going to go with this weapon as well. So you can work on your physical water build for Sephiroth also. So pretty neat, right? All right, that's pretty much, I think, all I got to say about Sephiroth. His Final Fantasy VI setup here for Edgar. Yeah, I think this is something I do want to possibly come back to eventually, because my water setups are really weak. But Tifa and Cloud are coming, and it seems like one of those two are going to be tied to the guild battle, which to me is more important. You know, it's been rumored for a long time that dark and light elements are going to be in this game, possibly. They could be totally scrapped, we don't know, but they could be in this game. And yeah, I would hate for you to draw on this and then have no crystals left for possibly getting that, right? So yeah, I mean, it could be, it could not, you know, it might not be dark and light elements. It could just be like non-elemental, but Cloud already has a bunch of non-elemental weapons. So does Tifa. So I don't know. Really don't know what they're going to be, they're going to get for these next two banners coming up. So, but like I said, December 4th, you got a long time to wait. Wait till, wisest move is always to wait for all the banners to come out, make a decision from there. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got on this banner review video. So yeah, if you enjoy my Ever Crisis content, please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all on the next one. Later.